see how things are doing. Right, that's kind of convenient that one of the enemies is behind me because I can reload quicker. But I do have the physical walls, so that will slow them up somewhat, which will hopefully allow me to come in behind and destroy them. See, this, you definitely don't want to crossbeam there, without shadow of doubt. Now, this is going to be long. This is going to be slow. This is going to be tedious, and you are going to sit for it. Oh, it's unfortunate that literally the only option I've got, I think you'll find, is and now I'm reloading, and we start again. Oh no! There's an awfully large volume of people arriving at my physical walls. What the fuck? You bastards! You can still arch me? Oh, I think we know the solution to this, don't we? We need reflecting walls. Yes, we need reflecting walls. Reload, you daft cow. I'm gonna have to build myself some reflecting walls, and then you will take the pain. Right, first things first. Repair that. Do I have any of my special abilities available? I will check my hero rating. Detonate traps. Heal self, of course. Holographic decoy. I need to be level 10. What level am I? Level 9. That's a shame. The proton charge blast. Toggle to absorb nearby mana into your assimilable. You will be assimilated. Range cannon. Attack while active to unleash that stored mana in a devastating beam, lasting longer depending on how much mana you injected. That sounds kind of fun, but nevertheless, let's get on with more important things, which is, at the moment, gathering that mana and checking that equipment. Meh, leave it alone, can't be bothered with it. So, I think if you leave them on the ground, they turn into mana at the end. Or, what most people tended to do was, must collect everything! Must collect everything! And then they can sell it afterwards. I don't know if you get more or less by going around stealing everything and anything than if you do the decent thing, the decent honourable thing of going, just leave it on the floor, I don't need it. Now, let's get close to the wall, and there we go. So this time, if archers come along, they will have their archeries blocked. Well, I say blocked, not just blocked. I get the impression it described it as reflected. So not only will they regret their decision, they will not be able to attack the crystal. So I think I may have just rigged myself off. Perfect defense. I mean, literally perfect defense. If I can get 200, I can do both of these at once. Yay! So, upgrade that. Woo! Upgrade that. That's the one. Now, just nip round and collect as much mana as possible. It's called mana, isn't it? I can't remember. I think it is. But I might be wrong. And I can't find the direct link, but I swear I've either seen it in this game previously and my mind has registered it but now can't quite recall that fact, or it should be called mana because it's fantasy, and that's my word on it. And that's final. You call yourself a fantasy game and you don't have mana, you ain't no fantasy game. Unless of course you're a science fantasy, which technically would exist, I suppose. You could have a sci-fi fantasy. Yeah, of course you can. Right. I've got all the mana in the world. Now, let's finish off the crisscross beam I was developing here. Might as well. All the damage, a little bit of extra damage can't hurt. Yeah. You know, it's a bit more like that. Yes, yes, I do have to make them symmetrical. Or at least as damnably close as possible. Marvellous. Now, I tell you what, as a treat for the admirable defence walls that I have had at present, they've been doing a bang-up job, so they well deserve a upgrade, and I don't think I'm going to have enough mana to upgrade anything else. So, do I save? Oh no! Tell a lie! Right, upgrade time. I will upgrade this wall for it. Yeah, it deserves it just as much as the other wall, but the other wall was nowhere near me. So let's jump on top of this pod and now start shooting. Actually, that's a bit of a waste of shots, but reload. Whilst in that purple circle, if they haven't previously exited that circle, you cannot damage them. I get the impression if they exit the circle, then you push them back into the circle. Ow! Just got shot in the back. That's not exactly an ideal situation, but now then, let's see. In theory, those walls are going to hold. Ow! What the fuck? I think that arrow came from the front. I just didn't see it, which, well done. Now let's heal myself up before entering the fray once again. Okay. Now then, those archers. Yep, those archers are going to kill themselves. Spectacular news, or at least I think they are. I can't quite tell because actually I'm wondering if the archers are now managing somehow to not shoot over the wall suddenly. Oh wow, that's a lot of archers coming in. I'm really hoping this wall idea is actually working after all, because of the simple fact that is I don't have. Oh wow, that's another. Jesus, that's a lot of guys. I don't think I've got enough bullets. I don't think I've got enough shielding. That shield's fine. I think I'm going to take out a little bit of time to repair that one. Although, having said that, let's forget that and just kill everything here, because repairs will be quicker if it's not being damaged. Repair it now. Okay, I lied. Repairs are just as slow when not being damaged. But at least they're not taking more damage after, on top of the damage they're previously sustaining. Oh no! My walls! My walls have come crumbling down! No! And of course, the reflector wall will do me no favours against the ogre-y type creatures. Ah! Go away! Come again another day! Back off! Back off! No, my reflector beam went down! Ah! I went down! We are one. Damn it all. Grab the other weapon. It's slightly more fucked. Wow. So, you know when I said I had a perfect defense? Turns out I didn't have a perfect defense. Wow. Genuinely unfathomable that just happened. Waves. So, my kills just went up, and bam. Hero kills, 75. But the kills were 245. So, wow, that's a lot of kills for my defences. Enemies. I did not even see any kobolds. Genuinely missed all the kobolds. And the archers were dark elves. There was obviously goblins, and the big fellas were indeed orcs, as I said. So who did the most killing? The proton beam. Of course it did, you fool. It's the only thing that can really do much killing. Although the reflection beam, oddly disappointing in the end, I fear. That's interesting. Yes, it is. Oh! I looked at that and I thought, I'm top of the leaderboard! Yay! Then I was confused because I thought, I'm top of the leaderboard? Oh, what the fuck? And then I realised, yay! Top of the leaderboard! Top of the leaderboard is actually rank 173,356. And that was with my Countess, I think the class was officially called, but it's basically a female version of the Knight. Exactly identical equipment, just female. Anyway, we've seen the overview, we've seen everything else. Back to the tavern in defeat. Oh, slightly depressed now. I wish that hadn't happened. Oh well, never mind. I think that is just about enough Dungeon Defenders for today. We have seen me lose as the summoner, me win as the someone, Draenor the Skull Knight, and then we saw a loss as Flair, the... can't remember the class name. I think it was like... I mean, it's clearly Robot, but I don't think that was what the class name was officially called. I want to say Tinkerer, but I don't necessarily think I'm right. Can I... yeah, I can create a hero, so... there we go. And... oh, it's the Series EV, so it is just a robot, but with a sort of robot-y name. That's awesome. Anyway, but yeah, there's the Barbarian. Wow, seriously, try and get a bit better at remembering things. That was the male sort of... I can't remember who was called a ranger or something. The female might have been a rogue and he was a ranger, or she was a ranger and he was a rogue, maybe, I don't know. That was a knight and the female was a countess. That was a... I think he was just a mage? Maybe? And I can't remember what the female one was classified as, but maybe there wasn't. Apparently, where is... oh, there we go. The female one. No, I can't for the life of me. But they had exactly the same manoeuvres, so it doesn't make a difference. Anyway, let's back out of there, and we will say fade.